You're watching Teen Talk with Jane Marks.
Family therapist Jane Marks joining us this morning for Teen Talk. Good morning, Jane. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, same to you. I love the spoof with you and the actor. I thought it was terrific.
Wasn't that neat? So Valentine's Day, all about celebrating. But the question you received, I think this is a really neat one for Valentine's Day. It's a day of romance, candlelight dinner, special gifts for your teen. How can you make Valentine's Day more meaningful and more spiritual for teenagers in general?
For teenagers in general. You know, several years ago there was an attempt on the part of the media outlets to change the focus of Valentine's Day and make it more about a day of generosity, and rebooting Valentine's Day with special acts of kindness, you know, not just the traditional ones, but to focus on your community. And I like this idea. So as parents, we can begin to work and to teach our teenagers a different perspective. And the first one is that your teen can start by surprising someone. You know, for example, the neighbor next door, or the single teacher, or the teen that you know in your heart is not going to get. They are not going to get a happy Valentine's. So even just to simply say Happy Valentine's Day makes a big difference in their day. Now make Valentine's Day about love, action, and human connection. Certainly this teaches teens how to grow in ways beyond what they ever dreamed. And action might be taking cookies to an oncology unit, or to a surgical waiting unit, or, you know, to join the 1 billion dancers today with the efforts against violence against women. Don't forget about doing kind secret gestures. You know that these most often have a ripple effect. These gestures can be humble, simplistic, creative. For example, pay it forward. You know, we've seen lots of examples of that. Now, flowers, tons of chocolates, the language of love, and wonderful cards. You know, this is certainly and indeed a time-honored tradition. However, teenagers, keep it simple, basic. Teens, today is not the time to give the gift of an iPod to your love interest. Keep it basic. If you're going to give your loved one flowers this Valentine's Day, think outside the box. Give a single daisy or a single calla lily. You know what? You know, in a daisy, he loves me or loves me not. That's wonderful. Or give a cactus, and you know, I saw a really cute one that says, I'm stuck on you. These are wonderful gifts. One of the recommendations that I often give to my patients is to choose a gift to your loved one, but you can only pay $1. For example, wrap a wishbone in a jewelry box and say, I wish you multiple Valentine's Days this year. Or gift for parents could include creating music CD lists featuring the Temptations or the Moody Blues, you know, things that are meaningful to them. Parents, teens are used to social media, which includes text messaging and that kind of thing. If you customize note cards with your teens' names on them, encourage them to use them throughout the years. Teen loves hands-on experience. For parents of girls, there's a company out there called Essence, and it lets you create personalized fragrances for your youngster, and it's very cute, very reasonable. It's something certainly to look at. For boys, I like Roku streaming, a playerware, you know, as well as gift cards to places like Overstock.com. You know, for boys, they can pick and choose something that's interesting to them. Most often, they're going to get something that's electronically focused. Try and pick a gift that you both can enjoy. Now, give a continuing gift that gives day after day. For example, you give a gift in the name of your son or daughter to a local charity that gives in a special way. For example, Boys and Girls Town, the Red Cross. These are good examples here in this community. Where money is an issue, get some wonderful options checking on the Pinterest pages. A lot of girls know this, a lot of guys could care less. But they're linked to boards with tutorials on how to make journals, cards, putting on meaningful quotes, make a fantastic book, put a quote at the top. And then each day that your love interest opens it up, there's a quote specifically designed for you. And you'll score major points with that loved one. Now, Big Ben teens, Big Ben parents, make your Valentine's Day a day of love, action, and human connection, and have a fabulous, fabulous Valentine's Day.
Some great tips for everyone in that. I love that segment, especially the cactus.
I know. And there's so many wonderful alternatives for Valentine's Day. You know, we think traditional, and I love traditional, but for a lot of us, this could be the year for change. I love that.
It's not about spending all the money. It's about the little things that you can do that can make such a big difference.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Jane, for that.